You're watching This Is Pentecost Fellowship Ministries with Pastor Tamara Bennett. Pentecost is not a denomination, it is an experience.
And so he said, you got to endure. It's when you see no answers, all you have is a promise. It's when you see no results, all that you have is a promise. This is why, as I said in the beginning, you got to walk with the Lord just a little bit. Now, the more you learn him, then the more you start knowing how to judge life. Let me just slow it down just a little bit. It's a journey to hear from God, be taught of him, hear, obey, and wait and watch him do what he said he would do. I truly believe from the bottom of my heart that the more that we press, the more opposition is going to come. I truly believe it from the bottom of my heart. The more determined we get to succeed, the more the enemy will unleash obstacles to make you get discouraged. The thing about obstacles is they're in my way. Obstacles are things in your way. They may not necessarily stop, but it can be such a huge obstacle or such a huge hindrance that you get tired. Have you ever dealt with some things that you never heard no? But you need to do this. You need to fix that. You need to come about this. You need to change that. Too many of those, after a while, say, you know what, just forget it then. Because you could get discouraged because there's too many obstacles. Yet the promise of the thing is still there. We're not wrestling with flesh and blood. We're wrestling against principalities. We're wrestling against spiritual wickedness in high places. As I said in the beginning, the more determined we are to shift the church into God's place. Don't underestimate the witches and the warlocks that are forces against us, that nothing works. Y'all better hear me and elevate your mind. Let's go a little higher. You have to understand that even in our giving and our sowing, as we wait for the promise that the devil will work in things. He'll work in loan officers to hinder your loan. He'll work in jobs to attempt, y'all hear me? To attempt to prevent promotions. I need y'all to hear me. Benefits and things that are rightfully yours will automatically get discouraged, pushed to the back, pushed to the side. All of a sudden, they lost your application. Of all the applications that could have been lost, they lost yours. You'll go to court, and it'll be an array of demons that have to go to court before you. They'll dismiss everybody's case and say, we're going to drop the charges. But yours, you got to do time. Y'all don't like me. You better understand is spiritual wickedness. Now, Sister Carmen, even though it can happen, what I cannot do is doubt God. Because at that time, Sister Wanda, I'm in the enduring stage. Yeah. Endurance is not because things are working. Endurance is because it looks like everything is failing. So I got to endure whatever the timing is. You know why? I don't know the timing of God. That's what we don't know. You don't know the timing of his promise. I think the word of God said you have need of that after you have done you wait on the promise. You wait. So the thing about God, he said, I'm not like a man. I know when it's time for me to come for your blessing. What is it you have been waiting and asking God for? What is it that you have aligned yourself accordingly? And it seemed like you keep getting hindered. Not stopped, just hindered. What is it? Balaam said, not only can I not, but now God have commanded that you bless him. So I don't know what you've been trying to get done. I don't know what's been hindering you. I don't know if you've had a whole lot of confidence in man. God has said, I'm going to make your enemy bless you. The very thing that he tried to stop. I need a real praise. I need a real praise. He's given me everything I wanted, everything I've needed. It's more than enough for all of the days that I pleaded. And it's sweeter than I could imagine, greater than I could conceive. By giving him my heart, trusting and believing, he's given me everything I wanted, everything I needed. It's more than enough for all of the days that I pleaded. And it's sweeter than I could imagine, greater than I could conceive.